hello. I've arrived. Artist, archivist, future man, and tonight, assassin. You can call me Tiberius Vanderfield. Hello. Yes, hello, Sutart20. Yes, so, I hope you're doing well. Anyway, other than that, tonight, Guilty Gear. Let's see, not a whole lot to be said, I don't think. Yes, so once again, we're going to be playing Melia. We are going to be still learning Melia. I cannot stress enough how much I do not really know the character very much at this point, but we're going to get there. But yes, so tonight, Guilty Gear. Tomorrow, we should be seeing another Arknight stream. That should be around 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Then, yeah, next week we should be seeing quite a bit more Arknights. Yeah, I was thinking I might see about doing tomorrow's stream a little bit earlier than usual. Yeah, starting earlier and going to the usual time, so it'll be longer, essentially. But yes, so I'm thinking we might actually make that 7:30 p.m. or thereabouts. But yes, anyway, so going from there, next week we should be seeing a fair amount more Arknights. Yes, we'll be playing Monday and Tuesday. I think if we don't have the event clear, if we don't have the Arknights and Delicious in Dungeon crossover event clear, then I think we will go ahead and continue playing Arknights on Wednesday, even though I would normally be taking that day off. But yes, so one way or the other though, on the 20th we will be starting Atelier Yumia, and so yeah, after that we will be going back to Arknights until such time as the event is clear. So yes, so not a whole lot else to say. But yes, most streams you can expect to be around 8:30 p.m. Central Time, except where otherwise stated. But Thursday and Friday streams you can expect to be around 9:30 p.m. Central Time. But yes, so usually we stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And yeah, I don't see any reason why that would not be true next week, except insofar as I have already described. So, now, let's get into things. But yes. Guilty Gear. Strive. So yes, Dojo. So yeah. So I'm going to do a little bit more warming up, and then we're going to do some matches against AI. And who knows, we might even do some matches against players. Alright. So yes. So one other thing that was pointed out to me in the comments, yes, once again, I do appreciate the comments, is that I don't have dash bound to a button. Yeah. Quite frankly, I forgot that you could do that. Yeah, having that set would probably be useful. Yes, so, whoops. So yeah, so I have Roman cancel bound to my, or wait. What do I have bound to what? Okay, so I assume that the inward one, I wasn't quite sure there. I assume that the inward prompt there is the one that corresponds to the bumpers, because I know dust is on the right bumper. Yeah, I don't remember what the exclamation mark indicates. Ah, Sight Burst. Okay, so Roman cancel is bound to left trigger. There's a part of me that doesn't want to unbind Roman cancel, but I also don't use Roman cancels, so we'll get to the point where I do use them at some point, I'm sure. I'm sure that there's I think that there's other inputs you can use to do a Roman cancel, but I have no idea what the input is. And then, yeah, for the right trigger, that is bound to play, which is only useful in training mode. So having that unbound wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. If I really need to, I can always rebind it. And of course, I really don't need... Yeah, I don't necessarily need record or taunt knockdown to anything at all either. So, yeah, I think we'll set... Yeah, we'll set dash to right trigger. Alright, otherwise we should be good. Alright. So yeah, so it's going to be a little bit weird getting used to this. Because yeah, it does seem... I had figured at first that you would need to hold dash in order to keep dashing, but no. If I press dash and then hold forward, I continue to dash forward. So yes. So, once again, sort of the bread and butter of Melia, as I understand, is this sort of, yeah, kick into sweep into tandem top combo. You can do it standing as well. Whoop. Yeah, so I'm doing a little bit better with it. Yeah, doing a little bit better with it. At the very least, I'm not doing this all the time anymore, so that's nice. So yeah, so I haven't had much opportunity to actually, or well, I haven't taken the opportunity, I should say. I haven't taken the opportunity to practice the game in my off time, but I have thought about the game, which surely that counts for something, right? But yeah, so, to refamiliarize myself. So again, I want to set up situations with this. Whoops. And now that I mention it again, I'm doing this inappropriately once more. Oops. Wait. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I got confused there. About Mira Haze. But yes. So, quarter circle back and heavy is that. Yeah, I need to be pretty aggressive. Yeah, so once again, quarter circle forward and light slash is a faster tandem top. Yeah, it doesn't quite have the power, staying, or just, you know, impact of the heavy one. I almost said normal because it's, you know, the one that we use the most. For some reason, I guess it doesn't matter, but I was noticing that yeah, if I like hold down the button when I exit the menu, I'll execute a move. Pardon. This is almost completely irrelevant in basically every situation, because we're not going to be pausing during matches, but it confused me a little bit, so I had to do something about it. I had to confirm that it was the case. Yeah, so I need to... Yes, okay. Quarter circle back. Yeah, my quarter circle moves, I think, are probably going to be things, or at least this, is, you know, something I might want to combo into. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, my controller's just disconnected. Alright, let me adjust the cord a little bit. It's kind of in an awkward position. 1 second. Alright, my soul has returned to my body. I am no longer astral projecting. Alright, so, anyway. I think I'm probably overthinking things a little bit. I do need to, you know... It would be more efficient to look up this information rather than just try and intuit what moves would be good for what situations. So, we're going to open Dust Loop and do just that. Yes, Melia... Drive. And that should, yep, that will bring us right to her page. So yes. So, again, high mobility. I want to set up knockdowns and use Tandem Top. Yeah, I can use Turbo Fall as a good way to get around the battlefield. This guard crushes, I understand. Yeah, I've got a lot of aerial mobility options. A lot of mobility on the ground. Things like Mirakees to cross up, things like that. Yeah. Yeah, again, I should probably, considering that the level of proficiency I have demonstrated thus far, I should probably be a little bit more focused on just getting the moves down rather than trying to assimilate the strategy. I am going to refamiliarize myself with it, or attempt to do so anyway. I'm going to attempt to refamiliarize myself with the strategy so that I can have an idea of, you know, what I want to do. Because if I don't know what I want to do, I'm not going to be able to practice doing it effectively. So yes. So, your general game plan is to take advantage of your unique movement options and movement specials. You navigate neutral until you can land a hit into some type of knockdown. From there, you have a wide array of options to meter your opponent on wake up, enabling mix-ups, or at least keeping pressure. Be patient in neutral. You should not use all your air options at once just because you can, as tempting as it may be. Your safest option is to wait for your opponent to whiff something with a long recovery, giving you a chance to move in for pressure, dash 5k or dash close slash, or for a whiff punish. You should move forward without committing to a risky approach with faultless defense, dash, break, or forward jump. You can hang in the air for longer to wait and observe while threatening to get in. Remember, the point of her strong Okizeme options is that you don't have to win neutral as often, and because her dash is fast, you don't have to always hold forward. Or just because her dash is fast, you don't always have to hold forward. Be patient on defense and try to create openings with faultless defense. Melia takes a lot of damage, so it's very important that you understand your opponent's offense. Try to super jump or fuzzy jump out. Trying to super jump or fuzzy jump out is often the safest bet. Your next best option is pressing 2P when you expect a gap, as it's your fastest option and faster than most jabs at 4 frames. Yes, 2K into 2D is a decent option at 6 frames of startup and for longer reach with great reward, as well as low profiling many moves, but the extra startup could make the difference in getting counter hit or not. Melia can spend 50 meter for winger or yellow roam and cancel as metered defensive options, but due to the risk of these being baited for high damage, faultless defense is much safer by giving Melia room to escape with her movement, avoiding building risk, and nullifying most chip damage. Alright, so, whoop, 1 second. Yeah, my allergies have been acting up a little bit today. But yes, so, mid-range. Despite being on the slower side for defensive purposes, Melia's buttons have a good balance of range and speed in neutral, especially in combination with her fast run speed. 5P and bar slash are great options for checking your opponent's movement defensively, while dash 5K and dash close slash are useful to try to make them block. Yes. So close slash, yeah, that is close slash. Yeah, so again, like Dizzy's heavy slash, this is something that hits multiple times. So if I want the best use out of it, oops, if I want best use out of it, I need to wait for it to hit twice and then do another move. So yeah, a knockdown is good. But the question is, how exactly do I want to get that knockdown? Or not how do I get that knockdown? We've already established that. Things like such. But the question is, what do I do after the knockdown, I think? Okizemi, that seems like the option. Yes. Heavy Tandem Top. Amelia gains very strong mix-up meterless off knockdowns with the use of Heavy Tandem Top. However, her options can vary wildly with how she gets the knockdown. Heavy Disc is her strongest option, and she can use it in a few different knockdown situations to earn mix-ups. So, close 2D into Heavy Tandem Top. This is your best knockdown, enabling a DP safe mix-up with two 50-50s, done by timing an air dash to cross up or stay same side. Yes, hold back briefly after this to block any potential DPS, for DPs, followed by either air dash, jumping heavy, or land 2K. And then bar 2D into tandem. So yes, with the exception of cross-ups, you still get access to the same mix-up above. You can same side, air dash once, and then do a high-low, doing empty low and air dash overhead. That should give you a stable knockdown in exchange for doing low damage, unless you have meter for 2-3, yeah, double quarter circle. Okay, yeah. The one that isn't winger. The overdrive that isn't winger. Yes, 236P. 236P, red Roman cancel. So yeah, so I can do this and red Roman cancel into... whoop. Ah, okay. So yes, so that's how I do it. I was thinking that it was pressing all the buttons, but I hadn't tried that. I hadn't thought to try that. Alright, so yeah. I don't think I did that especially well, but I know how to do that now, I suppose. Highly situational use of Roman Cancel to set up a meaty H-Disc, where the combo off of Roman Cancel would not kill, but a combo from an H-Disc Oki hitting could. So yes, throw. So yeah, so heavy disc. So yeah, when they say disc, they mean it tandem top. Yes, heavy disc doesn't hit on wake up, so the opponent can jump out of it or mash a fast button unless you meaty with a falling air normal. They mentioned that specifically in the section on throw into tandem top. I wonder what aerial I'd want to do generally. Yes, Amelia won't have enough advantage or proper spacing to set up a heavy disc after knockdown in every knockdown situation. However, you can still meet the opponent with the normal to keep pressure. In fact, that's often your best option against characters with very strong wake-up actions like fast normals or invulnerable reversals. So yes. Yeah, so I think, again, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I don't want to overwhelm myself with information while I'm still trying to land moves consistently. So yeah, so again, Amelia has pretty good range on her kicks, so that shouldn't be underestimated. And especially because I can always confirm a kick into confirm kick into... I need to get used to dashing with the dash button. Yeah, I can always confirm kick into tandem top. Yeah, if I'm on the ball. Yeah, whether standing or crouching, I can always get it ready. So yes, I wonder if I can tandem top into normal slash into lush shaker like this. Let's try this. Well, I didn't actually follow up with the special move, but it did work, it seems like. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right, okay. So. So yeah, so this does... Is it just a... I noticed that they were being launched. I wonder if... Is that a property... Okay, that's a property of tandem top. Okay. Because I do have the bot set to block everything, correct? Yeah, guard after first hit. So yeah, I remember. There's an indicator for if a combo isn't true, but I don't remember what it is. So yeah, so that's pretty good. I think that was a true combo. Yeah, I don't think I can... I might get enough hit block that it won't be practical, but... Yeah, I don't think that really gave me anything more than just... Actually, did I... I don't know if I hit with both hits of my close slash, now that I think about it. Oops. Yeah. Okay. So I can get a little bit more out of that. Let's see this in action. So, close slash 2 hits into far slash into shaker. Well, alright. That's 96 damage versus just into shaker. So yeah, slightly less damage, yes. So I do want to... I do think I want to keep that up if I can. That being said, you know, this will have more recovery, I think, than just slashing. So yeah, so I don't always want to necessarily do that if I've done the full combo, you know, like so. Oops. Yeah, so Mirrorhees is like so. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. And I can always... Oops. I know I can, yeah, I can Mirrorhees into the various tandem tops. I can Mirrorhees into Iron, whatever this is. Iron Savior, was it? I don't know. But I need to, yeah, I need to keep holding the input. Yeah, I don't have a forward option with punch, I don't think. My controller didn't disconnect, but it did slow there for a little bit. Ah, hold on. I was remembering this as Mirrorhees, but now that I see that, I realize that is not the name. Mirrorhees is the name of a website. I think it's a fighting game website, so I'm not necessarily completely... Or is it... No, I don't... Was it a fighting game website, or was it like a wiki host? Yeah, it's a wiki host. Yeah, I think that I've seen some fighting game wikis posted on Mirrorhees, so that's probably why I was thinking of it. Anyway. I've definitely seen at least one. I don't know if I've seen more than one. Anyway. Apparently they've got 8,800 wikis, so there's a very good chance that at least one of them has something to do with a fighting game. Anyway. Mirage. So yes. So, only backwards punch and forward or backwards slash does anything. I can see doing this. That would be a good way to confuse people, I think. Oh, especially if you cross over with it, because it's sort of like, you can kind of fake the crossover. Of course, mind games don't work on the bots because they have no mind to game, but... Oops. It's very spacing dependent, it seems like. Actually, if I do this, then we'll be close. Oh. Yeah, I can cancel it. I don't need to wait until the very end to cancel it. And I do need to cancel it fairly early in order to get that out of it. Artemis, I think this is. Is this Artemis? Yes. Yeah, I need to cancel it fairly early to get an Artemis. And yeah, that's probably a good way to confuse people. Again, the bots cannot be confused because they have no mind to confuse, but... Yes. Helia. But then oh, hold on. Nope. Let's not do this, actually. I guess there's not any reason to specifically not do arcade, but I don't really want to do that right now. Yeah, especially because I have no real idea of how to deal with Zato, and I don't want to have to pick that up while I'm also picking up Melia. Yes. Everything as normal. Alright, Melia. I feel like we play against Kai a lot. We might want to try someone else from time to time. Not necessarily Zato, but... I don't know. I don't think Zato would necessarily be bad. I'll need to play against Zatos at some point, anyway.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
I'll need to play against Zatos at some point. I'll need to play against, you know, every character. I'll need to be able to play against every character if I want to be generally competent.
Don't blame me for what's gonna happen next.
And I definitely do need to figure out how to deal with
Think you can catch me?
Axel at some point. I don't know if we're going to work on that particular skill set today. Oops. Yeah, oh. Alright. Alright, we're doing good. We were doing good. Alright. Bots love faultless defensing projectiles. Yeah, I think I might want to... Whoop. Nice. Yes, I think I might want to look into individual moves a little bit more now. Because even if I don't have a good... You know, even if I don't have this sort of, like, meta strategy... Whoops. Yeah, even if I don't have the meta strategy, having a good idea of, like, what situation I would want to use a given move in would be useful. Oops, okay. Alright. Probably respecting this soul a little bit too much. Alright, well, maybe I didn't respect him enough there. Still alive. Could be worse. Unfortunate. Yes. I want to learn the specials more so than anything, really. Interesting that the bot got caught by that. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. So yeah, I'm definitely trying a little bit too hard to set up my knockdowns is the issue, I think. And I forgot to... There we go. Yes, anyway, I forgot to practice doing inputs on the left side. Shouldn't be, in theory, a huge deal, but shouldn't be in whoops, I forgot about that. Yeah, should not be a huge deal in theory, but theory and practice vary quite a bit. Very good. Yes. So I know a little bit about Tandem Top. Let's learn a little bit more about the other moves. So yeah, so Bad Moon. Insanity to use meterless, insanely good with meter. Infamous instant overhead that true strings from a close slash jump cancel. Mid-screen, Bad Moon allows Amelia to mediate with 5k, forward slash, or 2D off its soft knockdown. In the corner, it's possible to mediate with close slash or threaten 2 US Bad Moon grab for a 3-way mix-up.
Win before you bark.
Melia versus Soul. Duel 1. Let's rock.
So yes, again, I will need to learn technical details at some point. Again, I don't want to focus too hard on it right now. I'm definitely... I feel like maybe I'm just holding the controller a little bit differently from usual, but I feel like my joystick inputs are a little bit off. Interesting. Interesting. I shouldn't be... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like... A little bit rude of you, Sol. But yes, I feel like I should probably be playing more against actual players. Because I feel like I'm going to learn bad habits if I'm playing against bots too much. Because they definitely behave in a very strange way. Hello there, Boss of Bosch. Thank you for dropping in. Alright. Since I accidentally misinputted a Wild Rush, I didn't have burst there when I would have liked it. That was burst though. Unfortunate. But yeah, the AI just stopping sometimes and not moving or doing anything definitely throws me off a little bit. But I suppose I don't necessarily need to...
Duel 1.
No, I don't need to, like... I don't know. I guess sort of the thing is, when I'm playing against other people, I try to have a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit of honor with that, I suppose. Where I will, generally, if my opponent just suddenly stops moving, I'll assume that they're having some sort of connection issue, and not kill them in the intervening time. So I have a natural hesitance to attack when I see my opponent not inputting anything. But I don't necessarily need to do that, and especially not now. Unfortunate. I'm doing the command forward kick a lot.
Let's see where this goes.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to do there, I realize now. Yeah, I'm just doing something. Yeah, again, we're still at a point where I'm not really making a lot of decisions about what I'm doing. I'm just kind of trying to input things correctly. And not always succeeding. I think I do have some... I'm building up some instinct. Yeah, I'm building up some instinct because I'm... Whoops. building up some instincts because I'm sort of following up on my combos with Miros without really thinking about it. Yeah, that was not an attempt at chivalry. That was just me not responding to the situation properly. Nice. So yeah, I think I need to use Hicks a little bit more in neutral. I need to be a little bit more patient in neutral. I need to be a little bit more patient in general. But especially in neutral.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yes. I was trying to do a two dust there. Probably that wasn't a safe situation to use it anyway, so I probably shouldn't have. But I feel like I'm getting a lot of neutral dust when I'm trying to do crouching dust. Oops. Case in point. Now, if I had the wherewithal, that would have been a good situation to Bad Moon, I think. Ah. Alright, I don't like this. But, no sides or no area change and no death, so. Very good. Yeah, I'm noticing that sometimes that the AI is able to block when I attempt the tandem comp. Sometimes they're not. So I wonder if that's just a timing thing. Yeah, I definitely need to get a better grasp of my inputs. Again, I'm just sort of doing things a lot of the time without really not much plan. And obviously, you know, when you're actually in a match, you can't necessarily think about everything that you're doing. So I do want to, yeah, there's a certain balance that you want to strike. You don't want to think about what you're doing as you're doing it, because that's going to slow you down. But at the same time, you want to be aware of what you're attempting to do, you know. Hope you're doing well on this fine Friday? I sure am. Yes, thank you for asking, all. Good to see you, as always. I am just about to get super here, but we've got a lot of health, so it's fine. Yes, whoops. Alright, didn't mean to do that. Ouchie, indeed. Very good. So yeah, again, there is a part of me that wants to play against other players. But I am relatively high up in the tower. So I'm probably going to be playing against players who are a lot better at the characters that they're playing than I am at the character that I am playing. But regardless, it is through tribulation that we learn. Yeah. Alright, so entry character, switching to Amelia. And standby in training mode.
Who dares to enter the mayhem? Amelia Rage. Soul bad guy.
I guess it doesn't really matter who we have as our punching dummy. We've got a match queued up. I just felt the rumble as we started loading. Alright, Faust. Faust is a character that I feel like I'm pretty okay against. If the Faust is not too tricky, I feel like I can do pretty well against them.
Duel 1.
Faust is, of course, a tricky character, but not everyone plays Faust to his full potential. Unfortunate. Well, the slow motion is kind of useful, I guess, for giving me time to think about what I'm doing. I don't think I've ever seen a connection quite like this before. Oop. Ah, unfortunate. Yeah, I've never seen a connection quite like this before. I've seen many stop and go connections, but I've never seen one that's so slow, so consistently. Oop. I think when I'm doing that, I'm trying to mirage. Ah, unfortunate. I could have punished that, but... Alright, so Mini Faust is angry at... Oh, no. I was going to say, Mini Faust is angry at real Faust, but no. Not in this case. Nice that Faust has a big enough hitbox that actually worked. I say worked as though I expected it to do anything beneficial. Nice that Faust has a big enough hitbox that connected when it usually whiffs. Well, again, the term whiff implies that I A, intended to use it, and B, expected a positive result out of it, which I did not. Cancel. Alright. Very good, very good. So yeah, it's a very strange connection, very strange connection.
Reporting exam result.
Definitely not anything I've experienced before. I suppose I said that already, but... You had a roll back there for a second. I'm getting a little bit predictable, I think, which is especially a problem when we're so slow. I need to mix up a little bit more. Alright, good counter, good counter. Alright. Nice bad moon. Will they expect it the third time? Well, I didn't do it, so... Doesn't matter whether or not they would have expected it. Uh-oh. Very good. Let's get a little bit more corner carry. Whoops. I'd like it if you went to the corner, like I said. Ooh, nice. Very good, very good. So yeah, so I don't know if I want a rematch against this particular opponent. But I think we have
You should pay
one or two more matches in me. Maybe even 3. Yeah, I agree with you there, Faust. That's it. What a strange circumstance that was. Yes, how are you doing today, all? Well, I hope. Alright, we've got a match. Wait a second, there we are. Alright, Abba. Abba's waiting a little bit, it looks like. Maybe Abba's away from computer, perhaps. That, or they're thinking very, very hard about whether they want to challenge me. Maybe we should wait for our next opponent. Melia Gaming? Indeed. Yeah, still learning Melia, but I definitely feel like I've developed some fluency. Okay, yeah, we didn't match with them, which I kind of expected. Developing some fluency. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing Artemis out of my 2 dust combo, like, more often than not. I am still doing it more often than I'd like, but I'm not doing it more often than not. Yes, how are you doing today, ENV? That's it. Yeah, one thing I've noticed is that there's definitely a lot of people who have been very enthusiastic since I picked up Melia. Definitely a character that people have been wanting to see, I think. Oop. Yeah, got a very aggressive Baiken. Oops. Very aggressive Baiken, which will be a little bit of a challenge for me, I think. It's been a challenge for me historically. Yeah, lurking, found fellow Melia. Yes, whoop. Alright. Alright. Very aggressive, very aggressive. So yes. So yeah, so again, this is my second time playing Melia, rather. Oops. Meant to do a light cannon pop there. Relentless. So yeah, second time playing Melia. Been playing this game for a fair amount of time. But yeah, I have to say, after having that incredibly bizarre match against Faust that we just had, where the game was running in slow motion due to the most bizarre connection I've ever seen, this almost feels disorientingly fast. Oops. That was an interesting and unexpected air-to-air there. Ooh, nice, nice. Alright, let's get some... Yeah, I'm finding it difficult to... Ooh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Yes. Oop. Now they're afraid. Now they're afraid. Yes. Whatever they do, this Baiken is... Whether it be on offense or defense, they have no hesitation, and I have to respect that. Ooh, okay, better, good anti-air, or good air-to-air. So yeah, very good, very good. As soon as they were on the back foot, they did start to behave a lot more cautiously, so we could probably take advantage of that to some degree. Alright, oops. Alright. Close is exactly where I want to be, so. Alright, alright. Unfortunate, unfortunate. I do need to be careful. Oop, ah. Yeah, I tried to jump that, but I was too slow. It might have been good to try to faultless that, maybe, instead. Yeah, they're gonna move in. Yeah, move in aggressively. I was expecting them to jump, honestly. So yeah, so... I just read it wrong there, unfortunate. Alright, alright. Alright. Surely they wouldn't expect it if I did another air dash. Alright, nice throw. They seem to be trying to aim for a dust quite a bit. I didn't remember that that special angling downwards if you used it in the air. I thought it was straightforward. Ah, whoop. Very, very fond of this special, it seems like. Ah. Unfortunately, I did the command kick again. Yeah, I keep doing that without meaning to, and it's really, it really throws me off every time I do. Alright, we're getting closer, I think, to figuring them out. And we did win a round last time, and we didn't win a round that time. Yes, Baiken is evidently not impressed. Alright. They really love dust. They really love trying to dust. Ooh, okay. I feel like they're playing with me a little bit now. But, if they are, then that's just the perfect opportunity to play a bit harder. Alright, I wasn't expecting that to land, honestly, so that's my fault for not taking better advantage of it. Alright. Yes, they are definitely messing with me now. Alright, I can respect it. I can respect it. Alright, can we just throw them to death? No. Maybe they did disconnect. I don't know. Well, anyway. It is normally what would be closing time. But I feel like we have one more match in us. I'd like to leave it on a better note than a Baiken maybe throwing or perhaps disconnecting Sin. Okay. No knowledge of Sin whatsoever. Absolutely no idea how to deal with this guy. So, we shall see. I'll see how this treats us. Alright, ready for action right away. I can respect it. Alright. Real slugfest to start us off here. Whoop. Ah. Alright. Got thrown off there. Had a good start, but lost it. And yeah, then I started to lose focus. So we need to get back on the ball. Right. Okay. So, I do need to be a little bit more cautious with my health. I always forget that chip damage can kill you in this game. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, I misinputted a dust there when I meant to do something else. Alright, very good. Alright, fair enough. Yes. Ah, unfortunate. Yeah, I was trying to faultless, but I wasn't thinking about that being a, a low. Of course, it makes sense that it is, given that it's quite low to the ground.
They cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, yeah, I definitely need to learn to wait my turn. This has been a consistent issue with me. Not bad, not bad. Ah. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. So yes, I need to be a little bit more patient with my defense. They seem to be quite fond of lows. I don't know if that's a them thing or if it's a Sin thing. But yes, I need to stop mashing to try to get my combo started at literally every opportunity. Yes, I need to remember that, yeah, that's a good poke option. Ah, I was thinking about trying to grab him out of that cancel like I did last time.
Sorry, I guess I'm the grown-up here.
Yes, very... Sin's got a lot of movement, and he's very aggressive. I think I want to try to bait a little bit more. I know that, you know, his meter there is something. He needs to recharge after some things happen. But I don't know if that's based on time, or if that's based on usage of moves. Yes, his air game seems to be a little bit weaker, perhaps. I say, as I get undone by a jumping attack. Oh. That was strange. I definitely didn't... Well, I didn't mean to input a dust. I guess I maybe just clutched the controller a little bit too hard. Alright, now I'm being too cautious. I'm just letting him push me around. And I think we have lost this. But doesn't mean that we can't fight a little bit more. Ah. Yeah. I need to... Yeah.
Sorry, I guess I'm the grown-up here.
So yeah. So, dissecting my own mentality here. I need to stop... Yeah, I need to stop mashing when I'm blocking, basically. I need to stop mashing when I'm blocking. I need to start using this a little bit more. A little bit faster, you know, if I want to try to disrupt the enemy. But I can't just always be attacking when I'm blocking, because that defeats the purpose of blocking. Alright. I know I said just one more, but... You know. Yeah, it looks like we might have... Someone here might be having some difficulties with their connection again. So yeah. So I'm attacking on block too much. I shouldn't be attacking on block unless I know that it's a thing I should do, basically. Like, that is just one of the bigger issues that I'm having here. Yes. Mashing on block. Being very aggressive with trying to set up my combo. What are other things that we could improve upon? just neutral in general for me is neutral and defensive. Any situation where I'm not in control of the match is a bad situation for me. It is for, you know, everyone in theory. I guess neutral's not a bad situation. It is, in theory, neutral. Yeah. Part of it is just that I am misinputting. Yeah, part of it is just that I'm misinputting a lot. I feel like... I don't know why it would be, but I feel like I'm doing a lot of dusts when I shouldn't be. And I'm not, like, trying to. Yeah, basically, if you ever see me do a standing dust, it's an accident. Like, I never try to go for that. So I can't explain why it's happening. Oops. Yes. Whoop. What am I doing that is making that happen? I should have bursted there a lot earlier. Yeah, Artemis is very strong if we can land it properly. Alright, not bad, not bad. So yeah, so this is going to knock us down a ranking, but I kind of expected that going into this.
We can go home now. Let's go.
Alright, alright. So yes. So again, a lot of the issues are just the same issues that are... Yeah, a lot of the issues that I have are the same issues that I've had with every other character. Which are, again, just that my defense is just bad. My defense is just really bad. But yeah, I wouldn't say... Let's stop matchmaking. But yeah, previously... Let's wrap up, actually. I don't want to stay here for too long. I don't want to get wrapped up in the game again. Yes, we'll go back to the main menu, and we'll return to the studio. We've already returned, but... So yes. So, in conclusion, my defense is very weak. My defense is very weak. Previously, I think it was mostly that I tended to panic on defense. Now I'm not panicking, but I'm still not making good decisions. If anything, I'm being too optimistic while blocking. Because I think, you know, I'll just block and then I'll attack and then I'll be back in control rather than just I'll block and I'll try desperately to do whatever I can to not be blocking. And I suppose by losing the match, I'm not blocking anymore, so technically I succeeded. So, but yes. So, but yes. Defense is very, very weak. Defense is very, very weak. Because I'm trying to mash out of block, and it's not getting me anything. We did find that 2P was a better option for attacking while blocking, but it's still not a good option because it doesn't... Well, it's a good option. It's a good option. The issue is I'm not applying it properly. Yes, I'm not applying it properly. I need to wait for the opponent to give up their turn by overcommitting. I need to be mindful of what they're trying to do, and then try to act in response to it. Whereas right now, when I'm defending, I don't act in response to anything, I just act. At the earliest opportunity I have, I just act. And that just doesn't do anything for me because I might as well be inputting randomly at that point. Because I'm not doing anything for any reason. I'm just trying to not be blocking anymore. But yeah, it is, you know, it is what it is. It is exactly what it is. It's not... Honestly, it's no different from when I was just extremely timid on defense. I'm not, I'm not thinking through my actions anymore. I'm not thinking through my actions any more than I was then. I'm just not as scared. So, going from not thinking because I'm scared to not thinking because I'm just not used to thinking is not really an improvement, because I'm still not responding to what's happening. I'm just hitting buttons. So yeah. So again, a lot of misinputs, a lot of standing dusts that I didn't mean to do. I can't explain that through any means other than just me holding the controller in a weird way, maybe, or just not being aware of how I'm using my fingers. So yes. So we need to wait our turn. We need to capitalize on mistakes rather than just trying to desperately find the first opening that we can. So yeah, a lot to think about, a lot of practicing to be done. A lot of it probably, again, will come down to spending more time practicing, which would be achieved if I spent more time playing this off stream. But there is no more time for any playing of it at all today, so we will wrap up. If anyone has any raid suggestions, as always, I would be delighted to hear them. If not, I can always find a target on my own. And yes, so we'll go over the schedule. Schedule for this week is nearly to a close. Tomorrow we have the last stream of the week. We will be playing Arknights. Again, I'm probably going to be starting a little bit earlier, probably closer to 7:30 p.m. Central Time. But yes, we want to make good progress through this event. If possible, I would like to clear it, before next Thursday. Yes, if possible, I would like to clear it before next Thursday. Because next Thursday is when we're going to be starting Atelier Yumia. Yes. If necessary to try to get through the event, I might also play Arknights on Wednesday. Usually I would just be playing Monday and Tuesday and take Wednesday off. But yes, anyway, one way or the other, until such time as the event is clear, we're going to be playing Arknights exclusively, except for Yumia on release day. But yes. So, any stream that isn't a Thursday or Friday stream, you can expect at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, and any stream that is a Thursday or Friday stream, other than the Saturday stream that we mentioned, you can expect to be a 9:30. Yeah, again, on some days I could probably manage earlier, but 9:30 p.m. Central Time is what we usually aim for. So yes, the usual schedule would be Monday and Tuesday, then Thursday through Saturday. Again, I might add an extra day in this upcoming week to accommodate the Arknights event, but one way or the other, time to wrap up. I see no raid suggestions, so tonight I think we're going to go and visit. Good options today. I like the sound of this game. Curse to Golf. Bella Prezera is playing Curse to Golf. That sounds like an interesting game. I have no idea what this is about, but I'm excited to find out. But yes, we've raided into Svella quite a bit. Yes, Valkyrie VTuber, whom we have seen quite often. Prezera. Almost misspelled it there. So yes, Bella Prezera. The customary raid message is, as always, we have arrived. And okay, there we go. So yes. So, thank you all for being here tonight. I hope that you have had a fine night. I hope that you will continue to have a fine night every night. Oh, looks like we've got another ad. I'm gonna wait until the ad is over. because I would like to be able to interact once we get there. Interesting. I usually don't get this many pre-roll ads in a row. Usually I get pre-roll ads, but I usually don't get this many. Okay, I think we're good now. So, thank you all for being here tonight. I hope that you have had a fine night. I hope that you will continue to have a fine night every night. And I hope that you will be well until the next time I see you. Thank you all very much, and farewell. Let us get this raid underway.